Hello, hi, this is Luke. I wanted to talk to you about the current situation in America with the recent um, um, death caused by aggressive police officer, aggression that caused the loss of a man, a black man, and Black Lives Matter. It's a slogan that's been around for a while, and you know what we need to understand at this stage in this day and age is that all lives matter, including you know people of black skin color, as do white, yellow, and all the other colors. Every individual, every single life is worth you it's you can't buy it, you can't trade it. Every individual, including the unborn and born lives, every life matters. And I say this as a man who believes in God, who created everything. He created life, he created you. And I just wanted to say, at this moment there is a political attack against the President Trump. It is very obvious, and we need to discern this, because what's happening is the news on the media. I am sure, I am sure that there have been other, many other incidences that happened, the accidental cause of other individuals, not just black person, but Asian person, Hispanic person, whatever, but they don't make it to news. The reason for that is it's not sensational at all. But the reason these videos at the moment are on the news, why are they on the news? We need to know that. And there is obvious agenda. The media corporation, many, including CNN and others who are of the left lenient Democratic Party, and obviously there is aggressive and sinister agenda pushed forward using what is valid. So Black Lives Matter, and it becomes equals President Trump is a white supremacist, racist, which is untrue, which is not true. You just look at President Trump's record, what he's done so far, not just his words, but what he did with his actions. The media is very deceptive, and we need to discern that. And the protests at the moment, what's going on, is not peaceful or not seeking peace. It's violent, and it's very different to the movement by Martin Luther King Jr. It's completely different. Current movement is just destroying and looting, and it's chaos. And we need to understand why that is. So we need to just discern what's going on. Why is media pushing this agenda? And it is very obvious to bring down the President Trump, the end of President Trump. So we need to understand what's going on, one after the other. I mean, you've seen the agenda pushed forward by the Democratic Party, the left. The many scandals against President Trump, but they all came to nothing. And this is yet another one after COVID-19, and this one now. It's very obvious, and we need to know, we need to look beyond what's going on. The news is very deceptive, and we need to look at the facts. What has President Trump has done? his support of the second chance, prisons filled with, people of, for example, disproportionately, as far as I know, for example, people of black people, or Hispanic, or and what has President Trump did for the black population? He's provided a law for second chance, shortening that period of time to be in prison. And I refer you to to look at the video link. I'll put it up. And what he did was free speech. Recently there was a lot of persecution against the Christian Voice, or any free speech, very violent against them. And he's provided a way for the free speech. And what media is doing is to suppressing the views, and actually pushing forward their own agenda, which is dangerous. You just look at the President Trump's records of deeds. What he's done is for the United States, and what he said at the UN speech is clear. He wants every leader in their own country to look after their own civilians, their citizens, and work for them, fostering economy, fostering the environment, and against war, but for peace and strength, a peace through strength. And he wants the best for each country, and the best for each, the citizens of each country. And I respect that. His agenda is America first, and that should be for each country to be look after their citizens. In turn, also doing fair trade, not just taking disadvantage of other people, but freedom, protecting its own citizens, and free speech, and protecting their own property. All this freedom can be taken away easily. And we know the socialist movement in turn can become communist movement. Does what happens is it can turn raising tax, and also government controlled properties, or your rights are taken away easily. So what I'm saying here is that what we see on the news is not everything that's going on, and we need to look at the sinister motive, the very evil motive behind it. And let's just look at what each president has done in the past. You just compare Barack Obama and President Trump. What have they actually achieved and done? I know many people think Obama was a great president, and his words are often quoted. But what about what he's done for the country? You would be surprised if you actually look at the facts and compare. And it's a fascinating thing, the media, how much power they have over our lives, and forming our views according to their agenda. And it's very, very scary what they can do and brainwash us. So I respect every human individual being, their lives, including not just black people, but Asian, white, everyone everywhere. So let's think. Thank you.